I am now going to introduce someone whose life has been made misery in some ways in trying to find a home for this statue. She's going to say a few words, and then after that, we've got two special players from Ridgeway who'd love to meet you, Harry, who are going to help unveil this statue. So Emma, best. We're now going to Jaden and Milo a big round of applause. Now they're going to unveil this statue. We've not had a practice for obvious reasons because it's a secret. And right, do you think you can?
We're putting it down.
Yeah, you can take it off. Yeah. Yeah, take a picture.
So I might get you guys actually sitting down.
Sit down, yeah.
And this one as well. Come down here, Harry.
One as well, of course.
A moment to have this statue. What's your reaction?
Yeah, it's pretty special, to be honest. You know, these are things I didn't even think of when I was young, and obviously I dreamed of playing for England. I dreamed of playing in the Premier League and being a professional footballer. But it's these little moments that I think are special when you look back, and you know, I come back here and this is where I first started playing football for Ridgeway Rovers, and then my school team, Trinford Foundation, and yeah, this is where it all began. This is where, you know, all the building blocks to my career started. So yeah, to have this is a great reminder of, you know, all the journey, and the mural as well. And I think it's a great inspiration for, you know, the young boys and girls who still play here to, you know, inspire to one day be in the same shoes that I am.
You talk about being an inspiration. What sort of legacy do you think this statue will leave?
Yeah, well, I hope it just inspires the young boys and girls to know that their dreams can come true. You know, just a normal guy from Chingford who had a dream of doing what I'm doing now, and through a lot of hard work and self-belief, I was able to make that happen. And yeah, I think, you know, having important role models in your life is special. You know, when I was young, David Beckham was someone I looked up to, and he's from Chingford as well. And yeah, I just think it makes it more realistic for these guys to think it's possible. So yeah, it's really you know, a great thing for them to be able to see this and see the journey, and know that you know, maybe one day it could be them.
You've been able to pave the way for the up-and-comers. How bright is the future of the kids here at Ridgeway Rovers, and will we see a next Kane?
Hopefully, that'd be great. You know, we've had like I said, we've had a couple with David Beckham and myself now, so it shows that yeah, Ridgeway Rovers are doing something right, and who knows? You know, that would be an incredible thing. And I know here it's busy pretty much every day, and the Peter May Sports Centre do a great job and providing what you know, the young boys and girls need. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see, and hopefully we'll see another kind of prospect come through this pathway.
You've been an unbelievable servant for this country, but what do you need to do next to get a statue outside Wembley? That's another legend. Yeah,
I think ultimately we have to win a major tournament. You know, we've been close, obviously, on a couple of occasions now in the Euros, and yeah, the next step is for me and some of the other boys is to win. It's the only step left. So we're excited by that prospect. We know it's tough. We know major tournaments are tough, but yeah, we keep on the right path. We have a great mixture of young players, some experienced players. Obviously, a new coach coming in March, so the future's bright. But ultimately, you know, it's about doing it in the final moments, which we haven't quite happened yet. But hopefully, the World Cup can be ours.
You played for Thomas Tuchel and against him some great games against Chelsea. How equipped is he to sort of guiding them to glory? Yeah,
I think he'll be great for us. I think he's got that fast experience in big competitions, and he'll bring a great energy to the team. And yeah, he'll put his own stamp on it, his own identity on it, especially the way we play and tactically. So, and look, we've got great players to choose from. We've got some young players who are playing really well. We've got some experienced boys now who have been there in major tournaments and had that experience. So, yeah, he'll know what to do. He's been there at the biggest clubs and, you know, performed at a high level. So for me personally, it'll be great to work with him again. I really enjoyed our time last year at Bayern, and it'll be interesting to see his views on, you know, how he sees us going forward. But yeah, I know he'll have one thing in his mind, and that's to win the World Cup.
Considering the point you are in your career and it being 2026, the World Cup, is this sort of one last roll of the dice for that World Cup glory?
I don't think so. I think sometimes there's a perception when you get into your 30s that, you know, you're coming to an end. But for me personally, you know, I'm performing at the highest level I've ever performed and feel as good as I've ever felt. So yeah, it's just about taken in the moment, you know. I don't like to look too far ahead in my career. I never have. So the World Cup is going to be exciting. In America, it's going to be an incredible occasion. And ultimately, yeah, it's about trying to win that. And then, as always, you look at where you are and what you need to do to improve, and that'll be no different in a couple of years.
And just on last night, congratulations, firstly. But that's 4 new scorers and a lot of a young team as well. How exciting is that for you, knowing that the next generation is coming through? Yeah,
no, it's great, and you need that. You know, you need the young guys pushing the guys who have been there for longer. You want to, you know, have competition for places, and we definitely have that. We have a great you know, squad to choose from. We've got some players who have been injured who are going to be coming back as well. So I think it'll be difficult for Thomas to choose his squad in March, but that's what you want. You know, ultimately, if we want to be the best team in the world, we have to have players pushing each other to the highest limits. And it was great to see them boys score at Wembley. You know, it's a special occasion, and yeah, it's a night they won't forget for sure.
Thank you.